Welcome back, everybody. It's on Go, and today I am playing a premiere draft in Keladesh Remastered. So this set just launched a few days ago, and I've had a lot of fun with it so far. And I want to draft and try to add some cards to my collection, so I have more cards to brew with and more decks to play with. So I felt like recording it. And if you like this kind of stuff, please let me know down in the comments below, so I can start doing more content like this in the future. And let's just hop right into it. All right, so I'm going to switch the view. Pack 1 pick 1, we got Verderous Gear Hulk as our rare, and that's really good. I like this card a lot. To be honest, I don't think it really holds up to the power level of the format as it stands. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's a cool card for draft. I'm sure it'll win us some games, so I'll take it and see where it takes us. Hazardous conditions, creatures with no counters get -2/-2. That's pretty good removal. Ceremonious Rejection's not I mean, it's okay in this format. Beagles have flying. We could go into some vehicle type plan. Sage of Shalia's Claim. We could go some energy as well. We're already in green, so that would be good. I also like Die Young as removal. I think the removal is pretty good. I'm going to actually do Hazardous Conditions just because I can place the counters on my creatures and wipe the board, so it's pretty good. Fretwork Colony can't block. Beginning your up, you put a counter on it, and you lose 1 life. This is really cool. Deals 1 damage to any target when it attacks. Crew 3. Crew 4. Lifecraft Cavalry is another creature with counters. We could just try to go for a whole counter plan. It's kind of how it looks like it's going to go. Defiant Salvager is not terrible to be able to sacrifice stuff, put counters on it. Umbrella Growth can help us fix our mana. High Spire Infusion is good for some energy. I think I'm going to go with the Defiant Salvager, just because it's another creature that can put counters on itself. Creeping Mold isn't bad. Neither is Appetite for the Unnatural. I actually like Creeping Mold. It kind of acts as a board wipe, or not a board wipe. It acts as removal for creatures because there's a lot of artifacts and there's a lot of vehicles in this format. What have your experiences with Keladesh been so far? Let me know down in the comments below. What cards you like the most, what cards you don't like, what experiences you've had. I like Renegade Wheelsmith, but that would not be in our colors, and we're kind of already in green and black, so yeah, I think I'm going to take that, actually. We want the creatures. Sly Requisition or Improvise. That's pretty good. Fabricate's not bad. I think I'm going to take the Sage, and then if we end up picking up some energy cards, that'll just be a bonus. Demolition Stomper. This is pretty cool. I honestly don't mind that. I'm gonna take it. Panel combat damage. I do like live fast too. We can draw. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and take that. Each player's scrying one is meh, but it is a 2/2 for 2 that we don't have to worry about the colors. So I mean, it's not terrible. There's not really much in any of the other colors. I could take the other vehicle as a maybe card. Another High Spire Infusion. I kind of like the High Spire Infusion though. Play the Narnum Cobra for Death Touch. Wine Rot's not bad. We'll put that in the maybe board. Depala. Doesn't really help our cause very much. Tezzeret's Touch, not really either. Ridge Scale Tusker is really good for what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to play that. This will probably wheel. The Lifecraft Cavalry might wheel as well. The Defiant Salvager might wheel. We have a lot of cards that are going to come back to us. Daring Demolition's not bad. It's just like unconditional removal. Spire of Industry is not bad. It's not really going to help us too much. I mean, we have a few artifacts, and I kind of want this for my collection. Yeah, I'm going to take the Spire. Nature's Way isn't bad. Aether Hub will be really good with our energy to be able to have good mana fixing. Thriving Rhino is a creature that we can dump our energy into to put counters onto. I'm going to take the Aether Hub. Die Young is removal, which we can take. We have a lot of energy producing cards. Maverick Thopterus would be cool if it was in our colors. Yeah, Nightmarket Aeronaut's not bad. Comes in with a counter if something left play. Esper Artisan's okay. Another Live Fast wouldn't be bad. Fenhaller's pretty cool. There's a lot of artifacts in the format. This is pack 2. We can find bombs in pack 3. I like the Live Fast to be able to draw some cards, get the energy. Another Hazardous Conditions is awesome, actually. A lot of our creatures have counters, so most of them are going to survive. Kajar Seed Sculptor's pretty good, but... and that did rotate. I'm going to take the other Hazardous Conditions, though. And we got another one of these anyway. Another Kajar Seed Sculptor would be good. Nightmarket Lookout's pretty good to be aggressive, but it doesn't fit the theme. Sage of Shala's Claim is okay, but we have enough energy already, I think, that we can get away with it, so we'll take this. Besides, this is a 2-3, so this is actually a pretty good body. Or at least it can be a 2-3. It can put the counter on something else as well. So, we need to start trying to be a little more scarce about what we take. This wouldn't be bad. Something like that is only until end of turn. Glint Sleeve Siphoner is amazing. It's a good payoff for our energy. Another Ridge Scale Tusker would be awesome too. That might wheel. I'm going to take the Glint Sleeve Siphoner though, because that's just a much better card. Aether Storm Rock would be another way I can pay off with the energy, but I'm not going to take it. Arborback Stomper is really good. Gets you some life back. Gets you 5 life actually, and it gives you a 5/4 trample. It's really good. Attune with Ether would be really good to be able to fix our mana. Gonna take the Arborback Walker though, or the Stomper, just because we need the bombs. The Attune with Ether might wheel back to us. We might find another one. Faithful Showdown. I always see that card. I'll take the High Spire Infusion. Renegade Railer's not bad. Weaponcraft Enthusiast isn't bad either. And Mobile Garrison's not terrible. I'll take the Mobile Garrison actually. Well, we got a Thriving Rhino, so there's another energy payoff and a 1/1 counter payoff. It's a really good creature for the deck. Another Creeping Mold wouldn't be bad. Another Hazardous Conditions wouldn't be bad either. We can just be very hard on control, but I mean, -2, there's a lot of stuff that gets out of that, so I guess we take the Creeping Mold. Another Attune with Ether isn't bad. Subtle Strike puts a counter on our creatures at instant speed. I think I'm going to take the Attune with Ether, though, just for the mana fixing. Another Live Fast wouldn't be bad, but we already have 2 of them. I take the Wild Wanderer just in case we need another body. We could take another Sage. I don't think we're going to need it. Another Narnum Cobra wouldn't be bad. 4th Bridge Prowler might be able to kill something. I like the Cobra, though, just to have Death Touch. Take the Fabricate guy. Constellation Skygate's not bad. It's actually really not bad. We'll take the Mind Rot and the Unbridled Growth. Welcome back, everybody. So after a little bit of crunching the numbers, this is what I've come up with for the draft. So what we are is +1/+1 counters / energy. That is our theme. Those are our payoffs. That's what we're trying to do. I'm going to take it in and see how we do in the draft. Nah, we're going to mulligan this. And this hand's a lot better. We'll just go ahead and bottom the hazardous conditions. Alright, green for our opponent. We're going to start off with a swamp. And we drew into our Glint Sleeve Siphoner, which is nice. The one that moves. That's me. Well, Fireforger's Puzzle Knot is a really good counter to that. We'll go ahead and play our Thriving Rhino. Go to not block. I assume our opponent was either going to try to sacrifice the Fireforger, Puzzle Knot, or something. I don't know. If we draw into our other hazardous, we can wipe the board. Go ahead and try to block here, see if our opponent has some sort of trick. Yep. How to draw it out of our opponent's hand somehow. Ooh, there it is. This is a one-sided board wipe. Well, damn. Grab ourselves another forest. Yeah, we had that was a really good draw for us. Force our opponent to use the Fireforger Puzzle Knot on our Narnum Cobra, which is fine. We have another one in hand. Ooh. But we're getting a really good amount of energy, so we can just keep growing this Rhino. Our opponent decides to take it. And we're just gonna play our Night Market Aeronaut anyway. Without the revolt, we don't need it. This is where creeping mold becomes really good. Good game, opponent. Never punished. Alright, we're gonna play our Kujar Seed Sculptor first. Have a nice blocker. Drew a 4th land. Now we just need a 2nd green source. Trophy Mage is cool. That's pretty good. We're going to play our Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And we're just going to pass it up. Well, we're not going to... We're not going to take that damage. Well, since our opponent doesn't have 2 blockers, we're going to go ahead and get in for the energy. You can't block it. It has menace. In the revolt trigger, we'll just play the Night Market Aeronaut. So opponent gets to draw regardless. And we can't really afford to take the 4 here, so we're going to have to jump. I will pay the energy and draw a card. This is pretty good. This will kill all of our creatures, so... Alright, let's get in for 2. That's pretty good. Since our opponent didn't block, I'm going to play the Lifecraft Cavalry. Alright, opponent decides not to do anything. Ooh. Here we go. So now what do we play first? kind of like the Ridge Scale Tusker, honestly. Yeah, there's a counterspell. I'll get in for 2 in the air. Okay. Well, we're gonna play the Verderous Gear Hulk. We're gonna put all the counters on our Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And we're gonna start getting in for a lot of damage here. And now this turn we can just Hazardous Conditions away their defense and get in with some trample damage. Ooh, Baral's pretty good. And they already showed that they had some counter spells, so that's pretty good. So I could Creeping Mold the Ether Meltdown, which I think is worth it. Get in for 6 here, force the block. And I think I can still hold up on the Hazardous Conditions. Play Live Fast first. Get us some energy and draw some cards. I mean, these aren't all terrible cards, but at least we can thin out our deck a little bit. Just going for attacks again. Opponent decides to take it. Opponent scoops. Good game. Alright, we are on the play, and our opening hand seems pretty good, so we're going to keep it. Let's hope that our Glint Sleeve Siphoner lives to see a turn or two. We're going to go ahead and live fast so we can find our land drops. We're going to attack. Now we have a decent chunk of energy, so we should be able to draw a couple cards. Well, wishful thinking. We're going to play the Kujar Seed Sculptor and the Sage. Hmm. Our opponent might have built a smash. Yeah. That's unfortunate. We did not draw our fifth land. If we can just draw a fifth land, I mean, we have bomb after bomb. Double Fireweaver is really good. No blocks. And we didn't draw land, so we can blow up their planes. Hmm. We're actually going to try to kill one of the Fireweavers. Jeez, okay. But we're down to 9. We found our land. We're going to play our Verderous Gearhulk first. Okay. Down to 3. Well, unfortunately, I think we just lose this one. Couldn't draw a fifth land for the life of us. Our hand is okay, but I'm going to mulligan this. This seems much better. So put back the Night Market Aeronaut. We found a green source, so we don't have to use our energy on the Ether Hub. Here's to hoping it lives. Oh, man. Every time I play it, they kill it. Shoo. Scrap Heap, Scrounger. This is going to be a hard matchup. Shoo. Our opponent has all the removal. Let's play our Thriving Rhino. Oh, that's pretty good for us. Well, we'll attack first. Play this creature and put a counter on it. Let them put more creatures into play first. See if we can get more resource out of them. Oh, nothing else for our opponent. Oh, we'll just pass. Hmm. Opponent decides to bring back the Scrappy Scrounger already, instead of at our end step. Well, we have to fire off one of these. Opponent has one more creature in the grave that they can exile to get this back. So well, I can destroy the Scrap Heap Scrounger. This is a great draw. Gets us back some life, puts a nice big body into play. Opponent hits us with a nice. They're drawing a lot of lands. Sovereign Council Flagship. That's really good. So this is crew 3. Whenever it enters battlefield or attacks, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. Whew. That's really good. Well, we're going to have to just pass. They're going to be able to attack overhead, and we have nothing to do against this. Well, actually, yeah, playing the... yeah, that was my fault, actually. I shouldn't have attacked. Damn. Good game, opponent. Our opponent's on the play, and we can generate a bunch of energy, but have no method of actually using it. I still think we keep this hand though. We have some removal. This is our last game, make or break. We either win and keep playing, or we lose and we're out. Well, let's go ahead and tune with Ether, get the second forest. Drew a lot of lands. Ooh, we found an energy payoff. Go ahead and attack, see if our opponent wants to trade. Impeccable timing's pretty good too. Glad to draw that out of their hand. Pima Outrider is not bad. They make a 1/1, or they could put a counter on it, so they got a nice 4/4. Die Young is actually pretty good here. We can pay the 4 energy. And opponent does not have the mana to make this have Death Touch. Oh, now they do. Let's go ahead and live fast first, see if we can find a way to kill it. And we can't. So we'll go ahead and just attack for 2. Opponent decides not to do anything to it, so we're just going to pump it. Well, I'm gonna attack for 2, bluff my opponent, see if they decide to not block. Okay. We could play our Lifecraft Cavalry. Well, that's pretty good. Gonna put some counters here. Some counters here. Yeah, I mean, we might as well attack. Force our opponent to have to jump here. I love their guys' cradle sleeves. So good. Alright, Lifecraft Cavalry with their own. Live Fast is nice. Try to find us some cards. Nothing super great. Well, might as well attack with everything, actually. So I want to kill their flyer. Okay. Opponent grabs an island, so they were playing blue cards this whole time too. Arborback Stomper's not bad. Yeah, we're gonna get in with the Arborback Stomp or with the Cobra. Our Arborback Stomper gets us some life back, which is great. Ooh. It's pretty good. That's not good for us. Uh-oh. Is our opponent gonna make a comeback? They drew land. So did we. Oh man, this is intense. Draw go, draw go. Oh man. This is crazy. We're really just gonna draw lands? That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Damn, we're really gonna go out like this? We're gonna draw 4 lands in a row. Come on. Seriously? Now my opponent's really about to get us. Oh my god, 5 in a row? We gotta take this. Finally. Jeez. I mean, I don't even know. Do we distribute it? I think we distribute it, right? And we're just going to hold up the blockers now. Alright, Daring Demolition. I can destroy their 5/5. Do we attack with everything? I think so. I think we apply as much pressure as possible. Alright. Oh my god, this was so intense. I drew dead for like 5 turns. And that sealed the deal. Oh my god. Ooh. Nice. Oh my god. No, we're back to the lands. No. Oh my god, this game is so intense. Narnum Cobra for the win. Narnum Cobra for the win. Oh my god, good game, opponent. Alright, we're on the play, and our opening hand seems pretty good, so we're going to keep it. I can't believe we're still in this after that last game. That was so intense. Every single game after that, I don't think is gonna even come close. Alright, we're gonna live fast and draw some cards. Oh, we found a Die Young, so we have some removal. Restoration Specialist, pretty good, so they can buy back one of their artifacts or enchantments. Or both, I guess. Like, do I try to kill both? Well, let's go in for the damage first. See what our opponent wants to do. Alright, so we'll get in for the extra damage. And we'll Die Young the Restoration Specialist. Keep letting our opponent build up their board before we drop this. This card has been so good in this deck. It's been so good. Our opponent puts the counter on the creature. Unfortunate. And now we're drawing dead. Drawing a lot of lands again. Our hazardous conditions are getting better and better. For now, we're going to play the Arborback Stomper. Well, Nature's Way is pretty good. Well, opponent can keep getting in for the 3. I could start attacking, but we're going to take a lot on the backswing. I could wipe the board, but I really want them to try to dump their hand a little bit more. I'm just going to pass. Opponent sacrifices the puzzle knot, which is cool. Opponent decides to get in with... It might be trying to revolt. Yeah, I'm not going to let them. They're just trying to revolt. That's pretty good. Well, we'll use that to destroy that right away. Attack for 5. So we would take 6, 7, 8. It'll put us down to 5. Assuming our opponent has nothing to pump their creatures. I'm going to fire this now. Oh, that's terrible, actually. Yep. Their stopper arrest. Oh, man. If we could find our other creeping mold, that would be good. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's in the cards for us this time. That's not terrible. Gives us a blocker against the flyer. That's pretty good too. That doesn't look like it's going to do it. Good game, opponent. Welcome back to the wrap up, everybody. We went 3-3. Unfortunately, we didn't get a super strong finish, but I had a lot of fun playing the deck. I hope you enjoyed watching. Hazardous Conditions is a very strong card. I had a lot of fun playing Verderous, Gearhulk, and just the energy counter package was a lot of fun to play. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to play Esper, God-Phaoroh's Gift, and Historic, so keep an eye out for that. Leave a comment and a like down below on today's video. Hit the subscribe and the bell if you're not already, and that's it for today, everyone. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.